about to be able to jump on really quick for a little while to just talk about faithing it until we make it. Faithing it until we make it. Faithing it, not faking it, until we make it. And how some people will not understand the difference between the two. And how some people think that using their faith is not possible to make physical changes, or that it has to take long for things to change when you use your faith. And that can be further from the truth. The first thing that you will have to do is stop faking. And faith and faking are two totally different things. And this is why it takes longer for things to materialize. And when I used to fake it until I made it, things didn't last. And they also did not feel real. So it had a lot to do with why things couldn't stay. Besides me subconsciously not feeling worthy and deserving of what I was desiring or what I was working to have, that also had a lot to do with whether or not I was able to hold space or maintain that relationship or that opportunity or that thing. Now, the Bible says that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And when we are not clear on how to use our faith, then it makes it challenging, even impossible to grow in it. And faith is like a muscle. It's something that we have to use in order for it to grow. But there's a fine line. We can't pretend to have mature faith if we haven't used our faith for small things. And this is the difference between faking it and faithing it. If you haven't practiced using your faith for, say, a parking spot or something small, but you are believing for this really huge thing, your own heart is not going to get in alignment with it. And so you might get some form of what it is you're believing for, but you won't have the hope required. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. It's got some crazy news. Usually my aunt does not call me this time of night, so I kind of had to do a timeout and answer. She's having some challenges, and I just want to make sure that I'm there for her. My grandmother passed away in August of last year, and so those of us that are the next set of young people or adults are definitely working to make sure that we make space and we make time for them. And yeah, so that's why I had to kind of pause. But I want to get back to faith and it being important for us to understand that faith is a muscle. It's not a woo-woo type thing. Faith is a muscle. It's the substance of things that we hope for and the evidence of things that we have not seen. And when people don't have mature faith, but they are putting it out there, then they're not going to be able to reel in that fish, or they're not going to be able to keep that fish. Another part of faith that most people don't consider is their love walk. So faith, hope and love work together. And it's important to have an awareness on the condition of your love walk and the condition of your hope, because it's going to impact your faith. And so if you are not walking in love, if you are not forgiving people, if you are not working with the Lord to heal your heart and to become stronger in your love, right? Not just for other people, but for yourself. And if you have unstable hope, like if you are hoping something, but you have fear attached to it, or you're hoping something, but you have doubt attached to it, that is going to be a form of faking, because your faith is not going to be able to attach to that to bring something forth or to bring you to a place, right? And so, first, using your faith for small things is really important. And then checking in with your hope is going to be important. Understanding if your hope is weak, what you need to do to strengthen it. Understanding if your love for people or yourself is cold, or if it feels sick or tainted. Um, Asking the Lord for help with healing your heart and improving your love walk is going to be critical for you to come out of faking, right? Um, I know the term fake it until you make it really was coined, and it was really preached and taught a lot. I mean, it still is to some degree, but it was really taught and preached a lot, I want to say starting 20 years ago. And one of my virtual mentors, rest, God rest his soul, Bob Proctor, he said that he started with that concept, but then he came out of it because he realized that it wasn't working as well as he was taught that it did. And so when you are only doing the physical part, so you might go and you might dress up, you might go and um, rent something, or you might go and order something that is in alignment with your future self, right? But you're not doing the other stuff behind the scenes that's going to be critical for you to actually obtain what it is that you're working for, or a lifestyle change. Then that's faking. That means you're not going to materialize what it is that you're saying or what it is that you want. It could be a relationship. If you're pretending to like somebody, but you really don't like them, that's going to come out, right? It's important to be honest with people. It's important to be honest with yourself, because that's going to build your hope. It's going to increase your hope for what it is that you are believing for or desiring. So for me, I got a desire to share this because I wanted to help somebody, even if it's just one person. When I started the concept of faithing it until I made it, I made sure that I was doing the stuff behind the scenes and not just the stuff in the forefront. So, what I was believing for would be able to materialize, and I would be able to keep it. I would be able to maintain it. So, for instance, I want to use school for example, because that was really challenging for me. When I was in massage therapy school, it was really challenging. But I knew that I wanted to pass, right? So I was saying that I was a successful massage therapist, that I had so much business that I would have to turn people away, that I was the creator. I wouldn't say I was going to. I am the creator, or I was a creator for a modality that wasn't in the books already, right? I was saying that, right? And I was also in school. So I wasn't just saying that I was going to be this and be that, but I wasn't doing anything in the background. So if you're going to be a richer person, if you are going to have more money in the bank, but you're not saving even a dollar, you're not taking time to look at your bank account. You're not taking time to learn a trading skill or learn how to create a digital product. You're not reading any books or any articles on finance or credit. You're afraid to look at your credit report because you don't want to pay anything off. You don't have an intention to pay things off because you don't have enough money right now. But you are saying you are a millionaire or a billionaire. That's called faking it. You're not doing anything behind the scenes that's going to help bring the reality that you are claiming you want to pass. If you want it to be faithing it until you make it, start saving a dollar. Start telling yourself and other people no. If you don't have the money to buy a book on finances or something like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, something to support your Bible scriptures or declarations that you're making, go online or go to a library. Check a book out. Take time to look at your bank accounts. Ask for receipts when you use your money or you use your credit. Write out a plan on how much you need to earn so that you can become financially free. These are faith steps that you're taking to build this financial freedom. If you are saying that you want to lose weight or you want to get fit and firm, but you're not changing how you're eating, oh, my condolences to you, Laura. Thank you. Thank you. I used to be almost 300 pounds. Okay. Before I decided that I was going to lose that weight, and I didn't want to do Weight Watchers and all of that because we have obesity on both sides of my bloodline, my natural bloodline. So I got a Stairmaster and I tried to do the Stairmaster, right? Because I was tired of being so heavy. I was tired of losing my breath. I was tired of not being able to keep up with my children at the time. They were young. And so I started praying about a plan. And I asked the Lord to give me a plan that was going to help me to lose that weight and keep it off. And so besides praying, I started sitting down, writing down the ideas that was coming to me after the prayers, right? So then I started researching herbs that were going to help me deep clean, do a deep cleanse in my body. Before I had the money to buy the herbs and then to buy the food for the 7 days, to do the 7-day deep cleanse, and then for 21 days after that, I needed to eat a certain way. Now, this was years ago, right? But I was almost 300 pounds for 2 years. Before I was able to act out all of what I was given in a download after praying and meditating on how to do it, I stopped drinking whole milk and I went down to 2%. Some people would say, just cut milk out all the way. You're not going to do that all the time. Some things you're going to slowly change, right? I stopped eating late. I started taking 10-minute walks, right? So I was saying that I'm healthy and I'm fit when I was almost 300 pounds, right? I wasn't just saying that though. I started where I could with the small stuff. The next thing I did was I found out how much it was going to cost for me to go to the gym. I found out how much it would be to at least have a trainer for 30 days or 90 days, right? I started saving a little money at a time so that I could purchase the deep cleanse and then pay for the support at the gym, right? While I'm saying I'm healthy and fit, but I couldn't even stay on the Stairmaster for 2 minutes, okay? But I did not let what I couldn't do or how big I was cause me to stop building my faith until it got big enough for me to make the purchase. Because I didn't just purchase the herbs, I had to also buy the food, right? I had to buy the food. And then, not just that, I had to actually go to the gym. Instead of driving to the gym, I walked to the gym. And I also made sure I put in my financial plan a protein shake. While I was saying I'm healthy and I'm fit, right? So I was faithing it until I made it, not faking it until I made it. Now, some people, they'll go and get surgery or they'll take pills or they'll do different things. And that's, if that works for them, I just wanted something that was going to be more permanent, that I could maintain, and that wasn't going to give me side effects, right? So it took me 9.5 months to lose 118 pounds. I started with a little bit of faith that I would be able to lose that weight. And then I built a strong enough muscle that carried me through taking the herbs, eating this mainly raw diet for 7 days, and doing that deep cleanse for the first day. That was challenging. I had never done anything like that before in my life. But I was serious about my goal. Eyes open 59. Bless you, sweetie. I'm not sure if you got a notepad, but I'm sure that you have some things in your life that you want to change. That's why you're here. And that's why I take it you're attempting to be rude or insulting. But I look good in this. I look good without it. You should take notes so you can change your nightmare and turn it into a dream that you want to live in. Apparently, right now where you are is very uncomfortable. And I'm sorry for you. My heart goes out to you. And I'll definitely keep you in my prayers so that you can improve your health. You can improve your money. And you can improve your love life if that's something that you're able to do, right? But I wanted to take a little time out and give you a little bit of attention because you appear to be attention starved and you need somebody to talk to. You need someone to pay attention to you. But I'll keep you in my prayers. If you're going to make affirmations, if you're going to make Bible-based declarations, you're going to have to take actions if you really are going to see what you say. You can't just say things and not do your part. That's when you are faking it until you make it. Now, there are some people that actually did accomplish things by faking it until they made it. A nice amount of those people did not maintain those things. Or when they accomplished those things, they still felt empty. They were not satisfied. And so I'm sharing what has brought me satisfaction. These things have also helped me to be productive for the kingdom. They have helped me to be fruitful for the kingdom. So I'm here sharing some of my story and some of how I did it to help people that want to change what's happening in their lives right now into something better. I had a few delays, so I also want to say that when you're in the process of faithing it until you make it, there's going to be some monkey wrenches. There's going to be some times when you get tired. There's going to be some times when you have people that get in the way or things that get in the way. The most important thing for you to do is to make sure that if you are declaring you're financially free, if you are declaring that you are healthy and fit, if you are declaring that you are healed by the stripes of Jesus, you have to make sure that you are doing your part. You can't just tithe and give, but then don't do anything on the business side. That's faking. And believe it or not, your faith cannot work when you're doing things that way. Your faith cannot connect with false hope or contaminated love. It takes all three things to materialize a change, whether it's a change in you, your circumstances and situations, or your future, even your present. So I'm going to suggest if you have been faking it until you make it, that you come out of that. And if you really want to experience significance while you are in the process of changing yourself or something in your life, I'm going to strongly suggest that you faith it until you make it. It makes things exciting. It helps you to keep going even when you get tired. Even when things happen that may be distracting or even disheartening, your faith will make you keep going. Your faith, hope, and love will help you keep going until you see that thing come to pass. Well, that's all I wanted to share. I've been on here a little longer than I planned. But again, I'll be praying for the people that are attached to my page, my channel here, people that are subscribers. I'm definitely praying for you guys. And I'm looking forward to coming more. I believe it will be on Thursday. It may be on Monday. I'm not sure exactly yet. But I'm going to organize these videos so people that are dealing with different things can go straight to a certain playlist and get what it is that they need, whether it's knowledge, prayer, examples that I share here, um, that can help you, right? I don't have things set up in the description separate from this free offer, which is 3 minutes to calm. So if you're dealing with anxiety or any kind of uneasiness in your mind or your emotions, feel free to click that link, because I do have something that is very helpful. That's a complimentary guide that will bring you some relief. I am working on getting other avenues to reach me or to work with me set up on the description, so that if I can be of more assistance and support to you that need it or would like it, you will be able to have that access and ability very, very soon. I'm looking forward to serving you guys, and I'm really excited about how I am planning to show up more consistently here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Peace.